Hello, my name is James Monroe, and today I'm going to share with you some events from my life. I was born to my parents, Spence and Elizabeth Monroe, on April 28, 1758, in Westmoreland County, Virginia. My father was a farmer and a carpenter and provided his family a very comfortable life. As the oldest child, I was expected to inherit my father's estate. However, life, as it often does, had other plans. Between the ages of 11 and 16, I attended Campbelltown Academy, after learning from my mother at home. It was during this time that I fell in love with learning new things, and I excelled at it. My father passed away in 1774. Although he was a dear man, this opened up new opportunities for me. In that same year, I enrolled to Virginia's College of William and Mary. Going in, I was eager to study law, but again, my life took a different turn. In 1776, the Revolutionary War had begun. I decided to stop studying and join the Continental Army. It felt like a good decision to fight for independence. I was an active member on the battlefield, but my most memorable battle was in New Jersey during the famous Battle of Trenton. During this battle, I was wounded in the shoulder. It was questionable if I would survive, but I did, and I was honored with being a captain of heroism. After fighting a few more battles, I decided it was time to go back to studying law. Starting in 1780, I began studying law again, this time under a man named Thomas Jefferson. Through his guidance, he became a wonderful friend and a great mentor. It was from him that I embarked on what I am probably best known for: my time in politics. Starting in 1782, I was elected into the Virginia House of Delegates, and then, a year later, I served in the Continental Congress. For a short time, I took a break from politics, but eventually returned. It was during this time I pushed the creation of a new U.S. Constitution. Once it was written, however, I believed our individual rights were in jeopardy. Even though I objected, the Constitution remained. Regardless of my objections, I was elected as a senator. In the Senate, I heavily opposed Federalist policies, and eventually I became a leader in the Senate. After 4 years of serving in the Senate, the first president nominated me as the Minister to France. I loved the French people, and this was a great time for me. However, it was believed I could not represent the nation well, and I was called back to the United States in 1796. However, a few years later, I would return and negotiate the Louisiana Purchase. This purchase was my shining moment. By thinking quickly and going through with the purchase, the U.S. doubled in size. The following years, I dabbled in politics. In 1808, I ran for the presidency, but I lost. I tried again in 1816 and finally won. During my time in office, it was calm and very prosperous. The people must have liked me because I got reelected for another term. During my time in office, many things occurred. The U.S. took Florida from Spain. I enacted the Missouri Compromise, which paved the way for the end of slavery, amongst many others. But of all of them, the Monroe Doctrine is what has stuck to my name. Under this document, I discussed foreign policy. After serving 2 terms in office, I moved to Virginia. After the death of my loving wife, I moved to New York to live with my daughter, where I stayed for the rest of my life. Even though I was not perfect, and I got angry, I still worked very hard to get to the points I did, and I am very grateful to be considered one of the founding fathers of America.